Hello, guys. This is our Coil interview and our reflection. Okay, so one practice that we will do differently after completing this assignment for me, my name's Ricky. I would like to have better expressions. I would like to have a little more active feedback, being a little more clear with my questions, and to be more um, empathetic.
Hi, my name is Karen. Some things I would do differently next time would probably be more active, communicate more, and share more ideas with the group.
I'm Sophia, and I would say just realizing that English is not everyone's first language, so being patient with other people, and then also have active listening.
So I'm Romina, and for me, it would be like having a better time management and punctuality in the Zoom meetings, as well as asking for help and feedback from the group.
My name is Marifer, and for me, it would be having constant communication, being more specific with information such as schedules, time zones, all of that, and having a better, being able to monitor the progress of the group closely.
I'm Jesus, and maybe something that we can do differently is taking more time in the meeting and also get another type of teacher feedback.
Perfect. So for our Coil interview, we decided to interview Iris Say. She's 18 years old and she's from Hong Kong, but she has been studying in Canada for 4 years. These were her 3 years of high school and her first year of university, and she's still studying in Toronto. We decided to choose Iris as our interviewee because we think that she has a very unique perspective, having lived in both Hong Kong and Canada. So this gives her a firsthand understanding of how teamwork and cultural differences play out in different environments. We also believed that her experience would help us gain a better and deeper and more valuable understanding and insight into the topics that we wanted to learn more about regarding intercultural competences.
Well, what we are hoping to learn is about cultural backgrounds, influence communication styles, also the decision-making processes, conflict resolution, and cultural norms. This we can understand how cultural dimensions like power distance, individualism, and collectivism are essential for navigating international experience. Additionally, explore Iris' personal experience studying abroad and how her values and perspective have changed over the years.
So for each section of our interview, we wrote the most important information we found throughout the interview. So for the first section was how cultural differences influence teamwork with people abroad. And these are the three most important information we received from the interview, which was communication impacts the way team members feel about each other while they're working. Another important point we found was that the norms impact on how a person understands the concept of respect. So while some cultures prefer to be very direct upfront, others prefer things to be sugar-coated, which could result in the resolution of conflicts or further disagreements depending on the person. And another relevant point we found was that within any type of group, it is important to approach teamwork with an open and positive attitude.
The second section that we talked about was what cultural conflicts were difficult to get past. And the first one we talked about individualism and collectivism. And Iris shared that in Hong Kong, people lean more towards individualism. Be more often than not, individualists believe that they can be more effective if they work by themselves, and collectivism can lead to people not sharing their ideas due to the fear of being incorrect. And then we asked her about time management and deadlines, and she shared with us that fixing your sleep schedule can have a lot of positive impacts on your daily life. Like going to sleep early allows you to wake up early and have a more productive day. And then dealing with people that are direct versus indirect. She told us challenging conflicts can arise from people being indirect due to a lack of communication. If directions are explained clearly, that could save time and effort. And then, same with being honest about a situation, a well addressed problem is a problem half solved, and active communication and active listening will help with almost any situation.
In Hong Kong, there are lots of workaholics. Iris described them to be very determined and productive. And most of the time, when working on a group project, someone slacks off, making others work harder. If more people could embark on Hong Kong's individualism, then we would be more independent and more productive. When Iris was younger, she also believed that empathy was more of a feeling, but now that she believes it's a series of actions, like how you treat people and how you perceive people. The biggest barriers we have to face between different cultures is a language barrier. Communication is very important, and when waiting to learn something about someone or someplace, those are very important to keep in mind.
So after doing this COIL project, we identified some successes and some challenges. Some successes were that we worked as a new team. We all shared ideas and differences. And some challenges we went through was a difference of the countries and the time zones, which was a bit complicated and confusing to determine when to meet. Also, being a part of an online class, we don't have all the time to be in a comfortable place to take a conversation. So while Zoom is great, it also has its adversities.
What interested us or amazed us during the interview was how mature Iris was and how she presented herself. When answering all of our questions, she expressed herself very clearly, made very clear and good points, and described different scenarios from her personal experience. She was very mature and professional, even though she was only 18. She gave us a different perspective, not only about people from her culture, but also about students that study abroad. Our mission for this interview and Coil in general was to interact with people from different cultural backgrounds and learn the similarities and differences between us. Our goal was to improve our own cultural competence by using what we learned in class to work as a team.
Our personal skills really came into play. Communication, we had to communicate in the group chat that we made. Leadership, we had to have someone take role for each of the meetings to get the grounds laid out and to get the ball rolling. Teamwork, we had to come together between our cultural differences in order to work together as a team to conduct an interview and get our work done. And negotiating. When we were creating these slides, we had to negotiate who would do what part, and that really came into play because we all did a really great job and it was a good project. All right, so that's going to be it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.